go shawty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip a Cardi like it's your birthday. Cause we don't really give a, cause it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going.
Is it going?
Mm-hmm.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Hi, Koble. Happy birthday. I hope you're having fun.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Hi, Koble. It's Mary Lowe. Happy birthday to you. I'm not good at this type of thing.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Hey Koble, happy birthday.
Hey Koble, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Hi Koble, happy birthday. It's me, Henry, your youngest and favorite brother.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Happy birthday, Koble. At this point, I don't really know how old any of us are, but I'm pretty sure that we're still in our 20s, so that's good.
Happy birthday, Koble.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, BB.
Hi, Koble. Happy birthday.
Hi Koble, happy birthday. Take 2.
100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje, żyje nam. Niech żyje nam, Koble. Or like a happy birthday to you.
Hey girl, I wanted to come on here and wish you a happy birthday. I wish I could be there with you, or you could be here and we could be getting glammed and going out, a night out on the town. I'm wearing my hoops in honor of you, for you, thinking of you, channeling you.
I'll do it.
The best word that I think describes you is fiercely compassionate.
My word for you is advocate, because you are always an advocate for the downtrodden.
Koble is forgiving.
Koble is the best dog mom ever.
Koble is compassionate. You love everyone so well. The way you talk about your friends and your family, you make me want to love better, and I think that's the best kind of friend, and that's why you're one of my best friends.
Literally, like, the most faithful. Faithful, is that even the right word? No, it's no. Okay, repeat. Koble is literally the most reliable friend ever.
If I had to pick one word to describe Koble, I think I would pick impactful. Koble, you've had such a big impact on my life, and I know so many other people's, but personally, you've definitely had an impact on my music taste, my style, my beliefs, and I think that you've made me a better person.
When I think of you, I think of all the times you and Jack would boss us around and tell me and Celia when our bedtime was.
One word I would use to describe you is bossy. Sitting here in Sea Island, I remember all the years of you bossing me around. What?
Joking.
Bossy was Caroline's. I'm gonna go with creative. You're one of the most creative people I know.
If I had to think of one word to describe Koble, I would say kind-hearted. I can personally say that being friends with Koble and Welly has made me a better person, made me think about things differently, and it's something that I really cherish.
I think word to describe Koble would probably be strong. You're an incredibly independent woman, and I've seen you through a lot of stuff, and you always come out strong and smiling, and I admire you a lot for that.
When I think of Koble, I think of unique. You are unique.
I think Koble is creative, artistic, authentic, inspiring, and just lives her true life and is her true self.
There's actually many words that I can use to describe Koble, like sum her up into one word. And so I'd have to choose eclectic, because eclectic is basically, the definition is like encompassing all things. And that's her to a T.
The word that I think of you, when I think of you, is actually 2 words. I think of love and loyalty, because I feel like you love really fiercely and you are ferociously loyal. And you have all of our backs
I've got you as my emergency contact because you're the first person I think of when I think if I needed somebody. So thank you for that.
If I had one word to describe you, I think the first thing that popped into my mind was like, Koble is lively. You're just full of good energy and you're full of life, and you create this atmosphere that people want to be around. And yeah, and I can't wait to do that with you again.
One word that I think about you is that you are afraid of the swamp monster.
Koble is a total boss. She doesn't take crap from anyone. She's super strong, and I admire her so much for it. I always have.
The first word I think of when I think of you is protective. And because even as we were growing up, like we were fighting all the time, but you always were watching out for me and taking care of me when I didn't always feel like I had that many people supporting me. And I've never really said thank you for that, so I don't know, I want to say it now. And you're not even just protective over me or your close friends, but you're also protective over people who don't have a voice and who need protection. Like you go out of your way to make people feel supported.
One of my favorite memories of growing up together is probably when I tried on your bra and then you beat the shit out of Welly and I.
Tons of good memories with her. Holocaust trip, Lady Gaga, Four Locos in the backyard, 420 with E-Man, playing Guitar Hero in your mom's room, or mom's like spare room, eating all your mom's snacks, your mom catching us after we snuck out and went to the rave, visiting you in art class, so many good memories.
Modelo summer girl, when we would go to the bodega on the corner of Mott Street. I miss that street. Whenever I walk by it, I think of you. We'd get our tall boys, Modelos, obviously, and we'd either like go to fucking Fat Baby and back it up and push up on it and drop it real low, or we would sip them on some random rooftop in Brooklyn and get arrested by the cops. Yeah, that summer, that was a great summer. I always think of you when I see a Modelo, a tall boy, and when I walk by that bodega on Mott Street, because I'll never forget it. That was our time, right?
That day that we went to the drag brunch and then the drag show that night, you were the first person I ever went to a drag show with, and that was by far one of the most fun nights I've had in Atlanta, so thank you for that.
I think that the funniest memory of the two of us would probably be the fact that we were in Bible study together when we were really young and we kind of barely knew each other, and then now here we are. I invited myself on your Bonnaroo trip and ended up becoming really close to you. We live together. We're best friends now. But yeah, I think you're my best friend.
A memory that I feel like perfectly encapsulates our relationship is, so we watched Poltergeist when I was like 6 or 7, and I was so afraid. Afterwards, like I slept in mom and dad's bed for maybe 3 weeks, maybe longer. And eventually they were like, all right, Cecilia, like that's enough. Get over it. You can't sleep in here anymore. And I had a full queen size bed to myself as a 6-year-old in my own room. And I just couldn't sleep there. I was so afraid that whatever the monsters were going to get me. And for like 2 weeks, maybe longer, you let me sleep in your bed every night. And you didn't like it. You weren't happy about it. You're like, this is a twin size bed. This is not fit for 2 people. But you cared more about me feeling safe, even against a not real threat that didn't exist.
And then my funny stories about you are, of course, being the bee fairy. I always thought that was hilarious that you would convince Koble and Welly and Cecilia that you were a fairy and they couldn't see through your thinly veiled disguises. And then my other favorite story is your basketball career, where you scored -2 points because you scored a basket for the wrong team, but your great defense got you the nickname the Clobster.
we lived together for a while. That was pretty fun, but mostly I love visiting you in Atlanta now and going out dancing or drinking or eating.
I have so many good memories with Koble. I've known her for a really long time, but one of my favorite memories with Koble is visiting her when she was at school in Chicago. She definitely took me and Jack under her wing a couple times and took us out to some parties that we were maybe out of our element in, but we always had the best time. And I just remember seeing Koble thriving and being her true self.
Freshman year, week 2, week 3, maybe month 2 of college, and my drunk ass takes you down the escalator, full flight of stairs. You're bleeding, I'm bleeding. I don't know what's going on. I don't even remember it. So I don't even know how to memory, if it counts as one, but sure as hell everybody else remembered, because that's how we made friends. People were like, yo, who's that? Are you guys the ones that fell? Are you the guy who dropped that girl? To this day, every time we get on an escalator, we think twice about our distance, which I think is pretty hilarious. I'll never forget that.
There's one story that I remember from high school was whenever we would go up to like get Starbucks, you always had you had that like connection in your cute little Toyota that you would plug in your phone and just let it dangle around aimlessly in the car. And I remember like so many times I was like, what the hell? That's like the best invention ever. And so you came up with it. And so, yeah, I love that.
I remember when we had brunch at your place in Brooklyn this one time and we wanted to make spicy margaritas, but we put way too many jalapenos in the margarita and I don't think anyone could really feel their face by the end of the afternoon, but it was definitely worth it.
I think back being in high school and going to concerts. You know, I actually will never forget that time that you and Katie snuck us into the pit. So you actually taught us how to be bad, which is something that I'm thankful for. Think about going to Chicago to visit you. That was really awesome, except for I almost froze to death, but you all made sure that I got plenty of blankets.
I think one of the best memories is our trips to New York, the adventures that we'd have there.
I love our shared foodiness. I love that we go try lots of new restaurants, and you'll call me when something new is opening, and that we're gonna try every great spot in Atlanta and all over the world. And I can't wait for a million more adventures doing that with you. And that also goes back to your loyalty, because I love how you've tried to take care of all the restaurants and people we know here in Atlanta during this time.
And I hope you know that the next time you're in New York, we're gonna have to do like first dinner, second dinner, third dinner. We're gonna have to go number 1 to Cafe Fiat, number 2 to Little Frankie's, and then we're gonna have to finish off at whatever fucking restaurant that you've been reading about that's opened up since you left.
I don't know. You're just the best. I love you so much. Hope you have the best day.
I love you. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Hope to see you soon.
Well, hope you have a great day, and love you.
We miss you. Wish we could hang out or go on our trip. So sad. Love you. Bye.
I'm glad that I was able to see you when I was in town, and better than that, get to celebrate your birthday. So again, happy birthday.
Miss you, love you. Wish we could celebrate, but you know that when this whole shitstorm is over, that we'll definitely be celebrating with some cocktails.
You're an amazing person, and I love you more than you'll ever know. And I hope you have a happy birthday.
I love you, Koble. Love you, Welly. Also, fucking girl. Happy birthday.
I really appreciate you and cherish our time we have together, but you never, ever, ever hesitate to reach out, and you always make me feel like a good friend of yours. So, yeah, I am a good friend of yours. So, yeah, I love you. Have a great birthday. Cheers.
Happy birthday. Have fun. Stay safe. Lots of love.
I love you.
I love you, girl. We're gonna celebrate you sometime soon, okay? See you soon.